Thank you for joining us. This is Trinity Squad Gaming, and we are your hosts, John,
Jocelyn, and Dan. This game was recorded at Isle of Gamers in Sunnyvale on February 13th, 2016.
And this is the semifinals. On the left, we have Jeff Wilder with 100 points with asymmetrical Brobots, with IG-88B, with wired, advanced sensors, Mangler, auto thrusters, proximity mine, and the IG-2000 title, and IG-88C with Predator, advanced sensors, heavy laser cannon, auto thrusters, and also with the IG-2000 title.
And looks like James Robinson is back with his 100-point Scum Y-Wings. The first two have Twin Laser Turret and R4 Agromech, and the second two have Ion Cannon Turret, Unhinged Agromech, and the BLT Sandwich title.
So, in this matchup, you have two turreted ships and two non-turreted ships with double tabs versus two large auto-thrusting ships with 3 evade dice. So, John, who do you have your money on?
I think that it would be Jeff, just because from what we've seen before, he's had a lot of experience playing Brobots. Mm-hmm. Those Brobots should have enough evasion and defense to weather all the Y-Wings, especially if he can dodge the two arced ones, to be able to take out probably the TLTs first, because those are probably the ones that will do the most damage to the robots.
What about you, Jocelyn?
I have my money on the Brobots as well. One big one is the auto thrusters. Auto thrusters against TLT is really, really good, and the fact that they have boost evade with advanced sensors, so you can just do that ahead of time. Bump. It's really, really good. And on James's side, he has 2 ion cannon turrets as opposed to just a 4 set of twin laser cannons. Ion cannon normally is really good against small ships, but these are big ships. That means those guys have to focus down one Brobot to achieve what they're trying to do against smaller ships.
That's fair. So we've got IG-88B taking a shot on number 2 Y-Wing from range 3 through a rock, but since it's secondary weapon, he's only going to get 1 additional defense. Mangler for hit crit. Ooh. And defense, 1 evade, takes a shield on number 2. Looks good. So also, what you failed to mention, Jocelyn, is that he does not have a turret on the ions. It's because of the title, he has to be pointing at them.
That's
and the
right.
Brobots with the large base and the boost, you can very easily arc dodge that, especially with the higher pilot skill and everything. So we've got a TLT shot with 1 hit on B.
And then he
spends the focus to get a target lock to reroll the 2.
Okay.
3 hits. Looks good.
That Brobot has the evade, I believe.
Yes, he does. So
this is a bad roll for
Jeff. So he could auto thruster and spend the evade, but he still takes 1, so he saves the evade. Second TLT. James is getting into it now, standing up, and he just gets 1 hit. Doesn't have anything to modify with, and auto thruster, no hits. So, oh yeah, and now checking for the second one.
Yep.
Range 3 through a rock, 3 hits.
What? Nice.
And 1 evade, auto thruster, spend the evade.
Yeah.
Spend the evade, yep. That's.
I mean, the evade's only going to save from 1 health anyways, no matter what he does. So he's spending it now, spending it later. It makes no difference.
Yep.
And second shot.
3. Wow, man. James is on fire.
His dice are on fire.
Yeah. Spends the focus to get a target lock just because he can. Gets 3 natural hits. Perfect. Alright, so they traded 1 damage for 1 damage. That is actually pretty good for James here.
Yeah.
Because the Brobots are worth so much more, I mean, and they have, there's a lot less total HP. 1 HP off of Jeff's list is a lot more valuable than 1 HP on James's list.
Yes.
Right.
Alright, so now we have the Ion Y-Wings in the front and the 2 TLTs in the back.
Turning in, of course.
Turning in 3 hard.
That's going to be close on that small rock right
I think
there.
he makes it.
I think it's right on top of it, yeah.
Oh,
nope,
man.
he doesn't make it.
So, lands on a rock, but most likely Jeff is going to go he has to go forward in some sort of the word. So
Yeah. Well,
he is not going to get a shot on 3 most likely anyways. 4
Right.
also
Yeah.
does the 3 hard. Green maneuver because the unhinged agromech. Yeah. So then he's going to focus, so he can target lock, focus. Or no, he can't with that one.
No.
All right. Anyways. All right. Now the TLT wise.
Straights.
2s.
Yeah.
1, 2.
because he
That's a
can't
3.
follow in this 3.
Yep. 3 straight. Basically trying to keep himself relevant while still being, threatening the forward arcs of the ions.
Right.
So, all right. Now let's see where both of them focus, so they can do their target lock focus shenanigans. And let's see where Jeff goes. He's got the advanced sensors, so he can pretty much end up
Be
anywhere
on
on the
this
map.
board, right?
What's he gonna do?
Let's see, what do I like here? Well, a really obvious one would be like a 1 straight boost into a 1 hard,
One hard.
or and
Or-
then if you're going super crazy, so he's gonna pre-focus
Mm-hmm.
and then sloop in that way. So,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I tend to forget that the robots have sloops.
well, you don't play against them enough then.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the most amazing move on the dial, especially with advanced sensors. The pre-boost S loop is just
Oh, insane good, man.
oh yeah.
So
If he
now he's
would've-
in a really, really good position for
Mhm.
next turn as well.
All right, and the second one is going to
Pre-boost straight here into a 3 slight, 3 hard.
be okay, or he could just. I don't think he wants to risk taking ions because if both
I think
ions
it'd be
hit-
out of arc though, wouldn't it? Let's see.
well, yes. I was thinking
Yeah.
about him trying to go between the 2 rocks, but I don't think that's a very safe
No.
position. So if he
He
could
has
do a
a-
1 straight boost,
So here's the one. Yep.
get a 3 evade. Now he can S loop. He could 4K. He can go anywhere from here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind him just going past the first robot and try to flank them on the other side.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like he's doing a 1 slight. Yep, green maneuver. He has the evade. Making sure it's all kosher.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit the rock.
No
Plenty of
way.
space. Plenty of space.
Yep. And then he should have a shot with the
Yep.
C.
That is
On number
definitely-
2.
Yep. Yeah, and those are the ones that Jeff really wants to kill first is the
Is the
TLTs.
TLTs.
Yes.
He has auto thrusters for the turrets, but it's just they are they're worth more points,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and 2 they're just no matter where they are trying they can be effective, whereas the ions can only be effective if you're pointing at them. So
And with the lower pilot skills and the robots can arc dodging it like anything below
Forever,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
all right, so it's a range 2 on the 2-on-2 so HLC.
Whew.
Nice.
Hit crit, so crit turns into a hit, and he can. Thinking about. He has
Predator.
Predator on C. Yeah,
Predator.
so 4 hits. And then 1 evade dice. 1 evade takes all his shields on number 2.
2. No, all his shields in one hole.
Oh, all his shields on that 1 hole. Correct.
'Cause
Yeah.
that was the one that he attacked
He
earlier.
shot last turn. Yeah. So this is really good for Jeff.
Yeah.
No
Ooh.
shot
Oh,
with
man.
Mangles.
Oh,
Just by a
too
little
far.
Well, then that means James should have at least 2 shots. I think he has 1 TLT shot from number 2 and possibly a second from number 1.
And I think no shots from the ions, correct?
No shot from ions.
Yeah.
No way.
Checking for rock. I think.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's really close, so I think they're going to call for a second opinion from outside of the
Ooh,
game.
Yeah.
Because this is actually really important. Because Jeff having that 4th evade dice would mean a lot for his trying to protect the life. But this is C. He hasn't taken any damage yet.
Yeah.
Um,
But any damage on any robot right here, I think James is happy with.
yeah. 3 hits
3
again. Jeez.
Wow.
Man.
Oh,
Wish
so
my
it's
rolls were
through
that good.
debris. Oh man.
Yep. Yep. So auto thruster, spends evade. He takes 1 damage no matter what. So
Yeah.
keeps
so
it.
just keep it.
He's got to survive 3 more hits. Hit focus, spend the
Spend the
focus. Thinking about changing target locks. I would, because C is the one that you want off the board. You don't want
'Cause
that
you-
evade boost anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also worth more points.
Right.
All right. 3 hits.
Oof.
Evade, auto thruster evade.
Yeah,
Takes
just
0
barely.
damage.
But then now his tokens are stripped, and it's naked
Oh.
dice versus the second one.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much one evade against the TLTs isn't really that great of a thing to have. You need to have the focus is much better,
Yeah.
especially with auto thrusters, especially against turrets. Like you need to modify multiple dice with 1 token. And then second one, 2
nice.
for 2, looks good.
All right.
And spends the focus, gets a
focus.
target lock.
Ooh.
Looks good, and auto thruster takes 1.
Yeah.
Gets a target lock on him. Looks good. So 3 damage for 4 damage. 3 for
Yeah.
4. Still a pretty good trade for James here.
Yeah. Well, that turn he only took two damage for.
Well, total. I'm saying
Yeah,
total.
total, yes.
Throughout the game, it's 3 damage has been traded for 4. You expect the Y-Wings to take damage because of 1 evade dice.
Right.
But then, that being said, I know the IG, their shields and their health is more important than the Scum Y-Wings. But on the other side, you have one of the Y-Wings that could just die to HLC.
It's true.
In this attack.
And does not get crit from the debris, so he's fine. That's a very interesting move with number 4 there.
Yeah.
I would have rather done a 2 hard or a 3 hard, just so...
You could get more arcs.
Yeah, because 4 is now pointing the way that neither Brobot is likely to go here. 3 is more of where I would want my bots to be, because he's kind of cutting off that whole triangle in front of, like, the Brobot C has to now go farther than 3's arc, and Brobot B, there's no way unless he turns to the left to get out of 3's arc. So I guess 4 is covering that direction.
Yeah, just in case C runs away.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep, 1 slight, gets a focus, and 2 hard. Yep, just trying to be able to stay out of arcs here. Looks good to me. Alright, now we gotta figure out what Jeff's doing.
B has so much space to play around. Could boost Signer.
So B is just doing a 3 slight.
C first.
That's B.
No, that's B.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
B,
I'm
yes.
sorry.
C
So
is the copper one. C for copper.
Ah, that's right. That's why he colored it that way.
Or, I don't know if that's why, but that's a good way, easy way to remember it. 3 slight, green maneuver, remove stress, so he can easily boost. Maybe out of arc.
It's close.
He could get out of the arc of 3 definitely, but 4 is gonna be really close.
Yeah, 4 is close. Yeah, it all depends on how slightly turned 4 is.
If he barrel rolled,
he can't.
Not barrel. I'm sorry. If he boosts to his right, I think he could get out of arc only because it's that template is a little bit longer than 1 straight.
Yeah, the 1 straight would definitely not get out. The 1 slight is possible, but it might just nick the back.
Yeah,
right.
Because the angle on the camera and the angle on the ship, it's not exactly what it's be. So, and you want to just try to not take ion shots. So you kind of are forced to boost here.
Yeah.
Because I think where he's at, he's in arc of 3 and 4, so yeah.
Ooh, he's
so
maybe he'll just go out of range.
Out of range of the ion, yeah. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Right,
he gets an evade, so he's just got to defend against the primary attack, most likely.
Yeah. He has other sources activated.
Alright, now he's got to think of what C's going to do, so C can do crazy stuff, like always. He can just 1 straight boost, 1 hard.
Slight boost towards Jeff, and do some sort of slight get into range 1 of both of the TLTs. Would be pretty sweet.
He revealed his dial, so no.
So in this section he's saying he's just using it to remind himself what he's doing. He's specifically said in person, I am advanced censoring, but I'm looking at my dial first.
Okay.
And rather than just look at it, he is revealing it, which, here or there, whatever, but that is what he explained in the game.
Okay.
All right.
And it happens, I think, at least 1 or 2 more times in this game, so if he reveals, that does not necessarily mean that is his maneuver.
Yeah.
and because he has said it aloud in person. Yeah.
Yeah, and as long as James knows this, and
It's completely fine.
yeah,
All right, so he's doing the pre-boost, and they can 3 slight
2?
bumping.
3 or 2?
It looks like a 3 to me.
Yep, that's a bump.
Really far. Yep. Bump
so
it in.
to prevent one round.
Bumping in both. He's preventing both TLTs from shooting him
Yeah.
by getting where he's at. And yeah, he just doesn't even bump.
Oh
He
wow!
just
So he
sticks it
has,
right there.
he has a range 1 against 1.
That's
3
nice.
evade and taking no shots on C.
Dude, that's a beautiful maneuver right
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yep.
You can tell he's brought these ships to several rodeos.
Yep.
All right, range 1, hit, crit, focus, blank. He has predator. Rerolls the focus, blank into hit, crit against number 1.
Which
Blank.
blanked
Blank.
out.
So 3 shields on 1.
Nice. That's a very good turn right there.
Yep. And yeah, and so the 2 hard on number 2 is really good for James here because he was able to effectively arc dodge a robot with a Y-wing. How does that's unheard of. All right, now we're gonna go check to see if what range 4 is.
Range
Looks like
3 and
range
4?
2.
Range 2?
That is a range 2 ruler. Yes.
Oh my god. So no other thrusters.
Nope. So
Nope.
1 hit.
Okay.
All right.
This is primary.
This is a primary shot, so it's not gonna get through. But he probably would want to save the evade for the ion. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
On range 2, 1 hit.
1 hit.
And he's got the evade, so he is good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
And he
rolling to
rolls
evade. So
one.
he's good with this next attack also.
Yep.
Oh no, wait, that's right. I'm thinking it's TLT, but it's not TLT.
Just ion.
It's ion.
All right, so 1 could easily K-turn here. That I would really like the K-turn from 1 because that means Brobot has to arc dodge him or else not get auto thrusters.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
2's K-turn is so I don't know. It's interesting.
Now, with the placements of these Y-wings, can he focus fire? He can't focus fire.
Who, Jeff?
No, James.
James, he could, depending on how fast 1 and 2 go.
Right.
Because most likely James is going to do a 3 hard here because he's got the astromech. They're all green. So he's going to basically block off that section of the map with those 2 and then try to cover them with the
Did 1
TLTs
and
as
2,
well.
yeah.
That being said, Jeff can easily get behind either 1 or 2 this round and probably easily erase number 2 from existence
Right.
and possibly number 1 depending on crits and whatnot.
Right.
And so but with the 1
Ooh,
straight, I don't
straights.
know if he can get 2 into an arc.
Ooh.
That looks really good. All right, and so he focuses up. Number 1, I would say 2 slight would be probably best here. Or how about the K turn? Is he doing the K turn? I like the K turn. Yes, sir. There it is.
Yeah, he's
K-turn.
doing that K-turn.
Yep. So if Jeff flies how James wants him to, he will not get auto thrusters, and that would be very good for James.
But again, it's going to be really hard with advanced sensors, robots.
Yeah, advanced sensors is insane. I mean, there's so many maneuvers he can do here. If he locked in a 2 hard or on the Brobot, he could 1 slight boost 2 hard, possibly out of arc or inside of TLT arc at least, and have a shot on 2 possibly.
2, definitely 3, if he went that way.
You know, it'd be interesting right there if he advanced sensors. Wait, is this B or C?
This is B.
This is B.
Yep.
He could drop the proximity mine right there.
He could have.
Oh, he does have a prox mine.
Yeah.
Yep, that would have been real good, but I mean,
Because prox mine, and then you could
he wants to boost to get out of arc because he does not want to risk getting ioned and then never not being ioned.
Yeah.
Right.
But then if you signals loop and then you get your iron or whatever, you'll be moving towards inside the map. So
That's true.
You'll be a little safe there.
And he gets his free boost. All right, or his free evade, I should say. And then he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he's
you
thinking about what he wants advanced sensor here. Let's see what he wants to do.
So is C the one on the bottom? Is he completely
B is on the
out-
bottom.
B on the
B.
If B on the bottom, is he completely out of arcs of 4 and
It's
3?
close.
It's
Yeah.
close. 4 might have him on that lower corner right there.
If 3 is in range, it's definitely a shot. But it's probably just primary on 3.
Yep.
Alright, so what can Jeff do here? I mean, he could, if he does a straight maneuver or a 4K, he could 1 slight boost into 4K behind number 1. That would be cool. I'd like that. You can 1 slight boost into a bump with 1, and then have to take shots with from 2.
But getting the auto thrower.
Getting auto
Getting
thruster
auto
has the
thrusters,
boost
yeah.
from the has the evade from the
the
boost.
Yeah.
All right, so those are some options. I know Jeff wants to just get guns on number 2 though. That's like his main sword because he can just take a ship off the board finally.
Yeah.
All right,
So
so
he's gonna
boost?
pre-boost.
pre-boost
Yep.
looks good. Now 2 hard would look pretty good here
Yeah.
if he locked it in. Let's see what he does. Alright, and now he does his maneuver. Oh, he just pre-focused 1 slight.
Oh,
Oh,
not a boost.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he just pre-focuses 1 slights. He's thinking he's in range 1 of 2, which would be perfect for him, so he gets a range 1 of number 2.
Oof.
He has Predator, so he can re-roll the blank.
Would you keep the focus or try to keep to use for the offense, or re-roll it and keep focus for defense? And
I think you
just
need the
keeping it
focus for defense, yeah.
Reroll here.
Just in
Just
case.
Predator.
Yeah.
And he
Ooh, okay.
Predators really well, so...
Or
1 evade, hit, crit onto number 1. Boom,
Goodness.
boom. And structural. No agility dice for number 1.
So next attack.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
with the other robot looking like it's gonna just turn that corner super fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because 1 can't really go.
1 can't really get
anywhere,
away,
really.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
it's gonna
stressed.
clip. It's gonna clip.
It's close. There's no eye on there, which is good for Jeff.
Yeah.
Alright, they're checking with laser beams. Pew, pew,
Okay,
pew.
yes,
And so I
laser-
speed it up a little bit because they're...
Yeah.
Best to use a range ruler. If one laser beam says you're in arc and the other laser beam says you're within arc, go with their straight edge.
Alright, so they're checking. They got secondary opinion.
Is that Bernie?
It could be.
Hey, it is Bernie. Hey, Bernie.
And so what Jeff does here is, depending on whatever shot it is, he just rolls the evade dice, gets 2 evades. There's no way he can take any damage there, and he is in arc of number 3. Yep.
This is primary right here. dude.
2
Ooh.
hits.
2 hits.
Auto
Oh,
thruster
blank.
takes his
Yep.
and spends the evade.
Expensive evade, nothing.
Takes no damage.
What James needed was four eyeballs.
4 eyeballs twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he's checking range there. It looks like they have a shot. Yep. So, or is that primary from? I can't tell if that's primary from 1 or TLT from 2. So, we will see. Spends
spends
the
the
focus,
focus.
takes nothing. So that is TLT. That is range 2 from 2.
Mm.
And second TLT shot.
2 hits.
Yep.
And 1 evade, auto thruster.
Yup. Got him.
Looks good. Now he's taking the range 2 on from number 1. TLT. Spends the... he can spend the target lock to re-roll the 2.
Does he? No focus because he
Yeah,
K-turned.
he K-turned. But he has the lock from the last turn.
Yeah.
So reroll.
It would not hurt. But he's thinking about if he wants to save it for another turn. But he may not even get to shoot again with this Y-Wing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So
Alright, 2 hits. And 1 evade takes a damage.
No auto thrusters.
Yeah, this
No.
is from number 1.
Yeah.
this is an arc.
And second TLT shot.
2
2
hits.
hits.
Oh.
All eyeballs. So 2
Ooh.
damage onto... 1 hull onto C. So shield... Or sorry, 2 shields off of C.
So he already has half points right here.
He has half points on C, correct.
Man, this is really close. It could
Yeah,
go
this
either
is
way.
this game is in this game could easily be won by either player.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say easily. I think both players have a lot of things to play around. The TLTs are very strong. The robots are very strong.
Yeah.
So
with one, I think just this is one straight breeding maneuver, get rid of stress, and then the 2 goes around, does a hard, and tries to just go for C, take 2 more hull. 3 and 4, I think it's just gonna be 2.
2 or 3 hard.
2 or 3 hard. More than likely 3 hard.
Yeah.
Towards Jeff's side of the map.
yeah,
With Jeff though, I don't.
Jeff could easily do a boost here. He could boost 1 straight with B into a 3 hard, be at range 3, and have shots on 1 with a mangler. That would be really good. But then he also has to take shots from number 2's TLT.
Right.
We've got a 2 hard, a 3 hard, and a 2 hard for the ion turrets. And he focuses up. And now we go to S looping.
Yeah.
Get Sloopy. So he advanced sensor focus is there, most likely.
Take out 1.
Yep. And then he can possibly, if he 1 straight boosts,
And then
I don't know if he could get 2
hard,
into
3
an
hard?
arc. I don't know if he can get 2 into an arc of B's at least. It would be so.
Do robots have a 3 hard?
Nope.
Well, if he's range
So
1
he
of
just 3 slights.
if he's range 1 of
Green
1, all he has
maneuver.
to do is target 2 with C and be okay with
slight.
1.
And then boost 1 slight. Not going to have a shot on. So what he could do here is he could shoot at 1 with the mangler, try to kill him there, and then shoot at number 2 with the HLC.
If it kills number 1.
Yeah. He has to roll pretty bad not to kill number 1, though.
Yeah,
Right,
Because number
with
1 has no
structural damage,
agility.
yeah.
But he has no modifications on B, so yeah, he
true.
could just take 1 crit from Mangler and survive, so
That's true.
see what happens. Mangle's on number 1.
Well, number 1 is that's the one with 1 less evade dice, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
3 hits, so there's no way. It
yeah,
just dies.
It dies.
Yeah.
Hit a crit.
Oh man.
Doesn't
that's-
roll any dice because it doesn't matter. Well, actually, he can't, so 2 and 3. And now we gotta see what HLC shoots at. Well, definitely number 2, but let's see what
2.
happens.
Yeah.
If Jeff rolls perfect and James rolls perfect, James does not lose 2 here.
Yes.
Right.
So anything, James just needs 1 evade. Wait,
Yep.
and he has
James-
a focus, so
Needs to roll have paint on the dice.
yes.
But let's see how well Jeff rolls. HLC.
Predator.
Predator.
Yep.
Turns that to a hit. So 2 hits and 2 blanks. Into 2 hits and a focus. I don't think you can afford to spend the focus here.
Yeah.
Especially not with C. You want to keep C's health as high as possible because you'll need the evades against the ions if it comes down to that.
And he rolled his evade anyway.
Yep.
So take the 1 hit.
Takes 1. And now, if I was James, definitely shoot at C here.
Oh yeah.
Because
No question about that.
range 2, primary arc.
No other thrusters.
So hit, focus. He can spend the focus, get a lock, or he can spend the lock, save the focus for second round of shooting. Or vice versa. He can do the focus for second round.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'd rather spend the focus here and get the lock for next round.
He already had the lock.
Oh, he already has the
Yeah.
lock. Okay.
So he got 2 evades, and he spends the focus to take nothing. Second TLT. Hit, target locks.
Target lock.
4, 3
4,
hits.
3 again.
That is a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Into 1 evade, takes a damage.
All right.
Alright, so
3
he's done
more to
3 health.
go. Hey, and then you got your ions pushing in now.
Possibly can actually get some damage in with the ions.
Yeah. So far they've done nothing, right?
I think number 4
They-
shot 1 time.
Yeah.
It was a
Yes.
primary range 3. Or he had the
No,
a possibility.
number 4 had 1 ion shot.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright, so gonna go ahead and get that 3 hard most likely. 2 hard from 2.
Trying to see if you could just bump him right here.
And that robot is stressed.
That robot is stressed.
Yeah.
Right, because he just did a
So he can't advance sensors.
Correct.
3 hard.
Yep. So that if Jeff decides to do a 3 sight or a sight in any direction towards the top of the map, he's got shots on him.
Right.
And
Focus
another 3
though.
hard from 4.
Oh man, that looks beautiful right there.
A lot of
Y-wings
ground
coming
covered.
into formation.
A lot of ground covered. Alright, so
Alright,
no
what are we
advanced
doing
sensor,
here?
so 3 slights.
3 slight. What direction? Up or down?
Definitely
Up.
Up. Okay, you're in range 1 of 1, so they won't get an attack.
Well, he would get
3,
primary.
yeah. Oh, true. That is true.
But the issue here is that the ion is number 3 is going to most likely get an ion shot on you too.
I mean,
he
he
could try to boost 1 slight out of range. Get that evade.
Yeah. Other which way, I think he needs to boost.
But I think he might. He's within,
Just for the evade.
He's within range 1 of 2 right now. So if he does the boost, he'll be taking a TLT.
Yep.
So he's basically trading the secondary weapons.
Mm.
TLT or ion.
Yep. Well, I would rather. I don't know. So, and it's primary too. I don't think he can get into range 3 of the TLT. So it's gonna be just straight no auto thrusters again. Ugh,
Man.
brutal.
And I think that's still within arc too, so
Definitely still an arc of 2.
Yep.
But he gets to evade.
it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
So assuming 2 hits both of it, he just needs to avoid number 3, and that's it.
Yep. You got a 1 straight.
Oh, you know what?
Pre-boost.
His IG-88B could just take it out and just protect C that
He
way.
could, yeah. But he does have
Oh.
4K here.
Interesting.
Pre-boost, 4K. Yeah, very interesting.
I guess he just wants the position so that way B could come right down and take out 3 and 4 afterwards.
Oh, I think Mangler still has a shot on 2 here. Very well.
Oh,
very
yeah,
well
yeah.
flown.
Hmm.
And yeah, this gives him a lot of room to position next round. I really like it.
Man, robots are so good.
Robots are insane. Alright, Mangler. On number 2, he could just kill him right here.
Yeah.
Hit focus. Head
No
focus.
focus.
No
wired.
focus. That's an evade.
No? Oh.
That's an evade.
He's
I-
wired, so he re-rolls the focuses. Hit crit
Nice.
with the Mangler. Into
3 crits.
I believe one of them was already hit. 3 crits. And focus, he has the spend or he dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spends it. Let's see if
2
you get
crits
that.
on
And
2.
he might still die.
He could very possibly die. Nope. Thrust and control fire gets a stress. Major hull breach.
Ooh.
So if any more damage next round, he's going to take crits. So basically
Wait,
any damage at all.
Yeah. Which doesn't
Right.
matter. He's down to 1 hull anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just 1 damage on him. Oh man. Jeff could have used a direct hit there for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Yeah.
Range 3 primary on number 3.
Hmm.
So 2 versus 3, no rock because they can just draw a line straight through. And so it's 2 versus 4 with auto thrusters.
Oh.
And
off the
we're
table.
losing their dice.
And hit crit. Ooh.
Not bad.
Those Y-Wings are real mad this game. Jesus. And
Oh!
he has to
Jeff.
spend the evade because he can't take a crit here.
Yeah. Not at all.
Yep. So no tokens. He's gonna take 2 TLT shots here
All right.
from number 2.
I mean, Jeff is still fine. He has 3 hull. Even if he takes both TLT, he's still okay.
It's true, but he wants to try to take as little damage as possible.
Yeah.
Right.
Range 2 primary, no auto thrusters. Checking
Oh,
here, range
nah.
2 on B. I don't think it's not worth it shooting.
It's
through
not
here.
worth the B here. Go after C.
Yep. Jeez, man. James has been flying these Y-Wings really well.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
On both sides, but both of them are on point.
Yeah.
Yep.
3
3
hits.
hits.
Whew. And James is really, really on point with his dice, though.
Oh, yeah. 3 evade dice. And takes a
takes it.
damage.
Yep.
Second TLT, 2 hits.
Takes
So you just need 1 evade, 1 blank.
And 2 evades.
That's
So that's
good.
good.
You got it.
So now he dies to 1 TLT shot if he gets hit both of them.
Yep.
So he has to either get really far away from the TLT
Or stay really close.
or kill it.
Yes.
Well, if he stays close,
No,
he
yeah.
risks taking Ion.
Yep. You can't do that.
So Jeff could easily one hard. Well, he would want to do a green maneuver with B.
Yeah.
What are the greens in the robot?
The slights and the straights. No hards.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
But it's 1 slight, 2 slights, 3 slights,
Oh,
1,
that's
2, 3 straights.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He moved, turning away from C.
Yep, trying to get a bump on B.
Ah.
Because James understands here that C is getting out.
Yeah.
C
Right.
3 slights boosts. There's no way James is getting any shots here.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's put all of his guns onto B.
Yeah. Start
true.
whittling that down.
Yep. So green maneuver.
Yep.
Most likely from Jeff.
No pre-boost.
Can't pre-boost. So 1 slight.
Oh.
If he would have done a 2 slight there, he would have slid right past number 2.
But I don't think he expected this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this.
Very aggressive move. It protects B. It protects the TLT Y-wing,
Mm-hmm.
and it also gets him at least 1 shot from 3 with Ion as well. And 2 slights. Get. And I mean, any action here. I mean, I wouldn't boost. I don't think because you want to be able to turn around.
Mm.
So next round he can easily do a 2S loop, or S loop, or the 4K, and be in the fight the following turn. Because James is not going to be in any sort of position to shoot at C for another 2 hard up, 2 hard down, for at least another 3 turns.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he's fine there. Maybe try to get a target lock, I guess. Yeah, gets a target lock, attempts it. Think it's just out. Alright, so let's see. Mangler's going to get a shot onto possibly number 3.
It's
close.
Yeah. But if not 3, definitely 4.
Oh yeah.
But he wants to shoot at 3 since it has 1 less health. And he can Mangler it. If he can get 3 hits, he can push through a crit through those shields.
Right.
Alright, and it looks... I think it is number 3 here, so...
Hit
No. Crit.
Wired?
No, just hit crit.
Yeah.
Blank.
Ooh, blank.
2 shields, yep. So he was an arc of 3. Or he had 3 in arc. Alright,
And
no
return
shields
fire.
on 3.
So 2 no shot, 3. Yeah.
Range
3.
2, so he's going to get the primary for 2 and possibly an ion.
So we got hit focus.
Yes, for that focus.
Sends it. Looks good.
Why not?
And
What is
Oh,
it?
no.
takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
And 1 ion.
Well, Ion's
No.
now he's Ion.
Now it's
Yeah.
Ion. That was primary.
Oh,
That was primary.
that's right, because it's,
So
it's
1.
the title.
1.
Primary first.
Uh-oh. And he gets
Yeah,
a Alright,
right.
no Ion token.
It's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, without the shot of 4, having the ion token
Means
is
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it stays until you have 2 and then remove them the following turn.
Right.
So it never goes away until you become Ioned. All right, now let's see what we got here.
2, I think it's just going to be a 3 hard and try to attempt to bump
I
again.
think
Or
2
did he just go
does a 1
straight?
yeah.
Oh.
2.
I think
2
they're all
shoot
doing
up.
1 straights, and then 4 would probably do a 2 hard here.
Mm.
Yeah, 2 harding on 4 seems really good, or maybe even just a 1 slight.
I like the 1 slight.
Yeah,
here,
1 slight here is beautiful. So Jeff has to really overshoot.
Right.
Can he? So he could boost.
He
He
could
would have had to.
4K.
He could boost 4K, yes.
Yeah.
But let's see what he ended up doing. Yeah, either way, even if Jeff bumps here, bumps the TLT Y-wing, that protects the TLT Y-wing another turn.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's really good for James. Gets the 4K, so he can
Come back in.
come back in pretty easily. That being said, that robot is at 2 health, so
Mm-hmm. Now, does Robot have a 4 green straight?
nope.
3 green straight?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's only 4 is the 4 for the 4K turn.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, it doesn't have.
Nope, it has 1, 2, it has every move on 1, 2, and 3, and just a 4K.
I need to play with the Brobots more.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're one of the this is one of the more debated points. About half the people I talk to say they're the easiest list to play. Half of them say they're the hardest list to play.
But there's different kinds of robots.
Yeah.
There's the advanced sensors, and there's the one that I'm used to.
The crack
seeing.
shot HLCs.
Yeah.
The glitter crack. Yeah. It can be very effective if the people playing against it don't know how to fly against robots at all. The advanced sensor robots are insane.
Yeah.
In any matchup. But they are a lot harder to fly for sure.
Yep.
So he's going to see if he sticks in between them. Definitely does not.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, he can't fit there.
Man, that would have been perfect.
Yep.
No shots from 2, no shots from 3.
So 2's
Stay
protecting
right where
their
he's
turn.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you get a shot at 3 right here. I'm surprised he did. Oh no, he was stressed, so he can't.
Advanced sensor
advanced sensors,
focus.
Right.
All right, now he's going to shoot at 3 again. See if it looks like it's range 1.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can get 4 dice here. And let's see if they check the range.
Yeah.
Looks good.
That looks like range 1.
4 red dice.
4 on 1 seems pretty good. Well, most likely will survive.
Mm.
Right.
All right, let's see. Yeah.
Whew.
Hit, crit, blank.
This is not Predator.
And he... Yes, it is not Mangler as well, so it's just hit it, crit.
Oh man.
So
Hit,
3
crit.
hole, or 2 hole and a crit.
Pew 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 pew.
And we've got weapons
Weapons.
failure.
Oh man.
1 less attack dice. So the primary,
Is 1.
if it's range 1, it'll be 2.
Oh yeah, true. Because if it's range, but then the arcs are just.
The arcs might be a little. The arcs might make it a range 2.
Yeah, it's kind of weird with the fisheye.
I think it is a range 2 here.
Okay.
Oh, man,
That's
a really hard one to get onto Y-wings because they don't roll any very
One.
many attack, or they don't roll enough attack dice.
Right.
And
Oh, man.
2 blanks and a focus. So
Do you
Jeff
spend it
takes-
to protect it or just take the damage?
you can't risk getting ioned here. You keep the focus.
Oh,
But he
he
does
spend it.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he thinks about it. He's like,
Oh.
I'll just take the 1.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree
You
with
can't.
that.
You
Yeah.
can't. You can't even risk it.
Oh
2.
man.
2 hits with the ion.
Even with weapon failure, his dice is still hot.
All right. Now he just needs 2 paint, and he's good. 1
One
focus.
paint. No.
So he could have focused. He could have saved himself 1
One
damage,
damage.
but he gets 1 ion token.
I mean, it was a risk.
Whew. Half points on both bots now.
Which is only 49 points with asymmetrical.
It's true.
Right.
That's one of the That's one of the benefits of running this sort of 49-51 split, is that even at half points of both, you win in the mirror.
Yes.
All right. So second number 4 is going to get a range 2.
Let's see if we could get that second ion.
Primary range 2. Well, even if he gets ioned here, it's actually not that bad for Jeff because he's
No,
doing.
he still
That's
gets
where all the
action.
Y-wings are going.
So actually, he wouldn't want that. Yeah.
2 evades, no damage. Now ion. Reroll that one. It's off the table. 3 hits
3
again.
hits.
What?
Just gotta focus.
Oh,
but
man.
evade. Takes
Right.
1.
And the ion. So that's 3 whole. Oh man.
It's being ioned.
Yeah, that's brutal. So now James could easily do I think 2 hard clears if he goes towards the top of the map with the TLT.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 1 straight, he most likely will be able to TLT be here. Yep, 1 slight to bump for 4.
So that way he can't boost evade
Yep.
afterwards.
He can advance sensors. No, he cannot advance sensors because he's not revealing a dial.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep, so he is just, he is stuck bumping number 3.
And then 4 gets a
Number
nice
2.
primary.
Yep, number 2 is still staying where he's at.
And number 4 hasn't been touched.
Well, actually, with it, because it depends on the angle of the robot. Oh
Right.
no!
I think it makes
Unless he makes it.
That's 3
'Cause if
hard.
two-
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's
too
a
hard.
2.
Too hard.
I believe. Well, it might. Let's see if he puts a stress down. He does put a stress down, so it was a 3
3
hard.
hard. Okay.
All right, now Jeff is going to do a 1 straight, and there's time in the round.
Oh wow.
Time in the round.
So right now, Jeff only needs to kill 2 to win.
He has to kill 1 ship to win here.
because
Any ship.
because he's at
Oh yeah, because
asymmetrical.
It's 26-24, so that's.
That
50
being
points
said,
ahead.
if Jeff loses C or B this round, he loses as well.
yeah.
So it really comes down to basically who kills what. So Jeff, 3 slight, removes stress, 1 slight boost, free evade, just to try to get damage down. Yep, now he's sliding forward.
And Jeff has
And
his first
4
attack.
is full health.
Yeah, so the attack from B means nothing.
Yep. TLT.
He can-
Most likely he can.
C has to kill something.
C has to kill number 3, which HLC versus a Y-wing is pretty good odds for the HLC.
Yeah.
But 3 might be have C in TLT range,
Right.
and that could be a lot of pain.
Oh
Ooh.
man,
Is there a lock?
There is a predator,
there is a predator.
so hit blank blank rerolls a 2 into hit
Oh,
hit crit.
Nice.
Hit
So
crit.
even one evade, he dies.
Yes.
No
No
evades.
evades, and number 3 is off the board. So Jeff is now ahead by 1 point.
Oh,
If James can clutch it by killing either of them, he can take the range 1 primary onto B, get 3 hits, and hopefully James rolls nothing. Hopefully Jeff rolls nothing. But yeah, two from B onto 4, 1 evade, 1 shield.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he can if Jeff blanks out on the primary and or the ion, he could lose B here. So
Oh,
Two.
okay.
primary 2
2.
What's Jeff gonna roll?
1
Whoa.
takes a damage on
What?
B.
No, on B?
Oh, it was a crit, structural
Ah.
damage.
Oh.
And then that's it, because Ion.
Ion does 1.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it hits or not.
But if it all depends on if 2 is in
Is
or
in
if
TLT,
TLT
range.
Yeah.
Yep.
all right, takes 1 from the ion and out of TLT.
Ah.
Woo!
man.
Jeff pulls it off with 3 health remaining, 50 to 49.
Oh my God.
1 point. 1 point.
That was insane, and it's because this is the top 4 match. There's no modifiers. It's just a win. You are now move on. Jeff moves on to the finals by 1 point. That is insane.
That's the power of asymmetrical right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean even with how well James is rolling, Jeff's average to under average dice just like we're able to get him there. And that just kind of shows the power of robots, like especially against things they were kind of made to beat the turrets.
Right.
Because of their boost action on the ship and the auto thrusters, they have a really good chance. But even with James rolling so many hits and Jeff not rolling
Right.
any evades, like he was still able to beat it by 1 point. That's insane. Oh man.
Now, if they had more time, who do you think could have? Do you think James could have got there? Take out the robot with just only 2 ships.
It's very possible.
Possible because of how low the robot's health are. It's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That being said, the positioning of where the TLT Y-Wing was, it would have to 2 hard back into the fight. That means C only has to do a 1 straight, kills that one.
Yeah.
Kills the TLT bot, and then it doesn't matter.
So
Yeah.
number
Then
4
Bacon-
would have to do it by himself.
Yes, and then that's impossible against advanced censoring robots.
Yeah. 2 of them.
Yeah.
Especially with that arc.
Yeah, exactly. So it would be a very hard match at that point for James to win from there. So
Killer robots, take it. Thank you, Jeff and James. That was a amazingly close fight right there. 1 point off.
thank you, Isle of Ganimers, for running the Store Championship and letting us record.
And thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, whatever. You can find us on our Facebook and Twitter is down below.
In the pants.
In the pants. And don't forget,
Fly loose!